Step into my office, homie.
Look at old boy Hitman Holla, his girl, bro.
Yeah,
These niggas said,
yeah.
look, it's a nigga telling already. They already called. They got all them right.
Mm-hmm.
They
I told you.
said we
This
was
shit
doing
Hey,
a
die.
fraud.
that nigga stay telling
We put a
already.
bunch of names in a hat of celebrity addresses that they pulled off the internet, and whoever name they pulled, that's who house they was gonna go run up in, just on some goofy shit. Saw that
Damn.
that nigga, watch this, saw that he was at the football game in another state. Dumbo niggas, pay attention. So they like, he ain't home. We gonna go up there, but his girl there the whole time.
Now, I don't know where this nigga got this information from, but that's what we here to find out. As y'all can see, on March 7, 2023, a records request was made. Dear blank, Gwinnett County received an open records request from you on March 7th, 2023. Your request mentions suspect arrest records, suspect arrest incident report. Gwinnett County has reviewed its files and has determined that there are no responsive documents to your request. This case has been suspended until new information comes in. No suspects have been identified. Now, I ain't the smartest dude in the world, but I'm pretty sure that in order for these guys to have been arrested and snitching and you to know about it, that would mean they had to have contact with the police first. Now, as we can see from these documents, clearly that's not the case. What does seem to be the case is Wack 100 getting on these platforms on social media and just running his mouth. He accusing people of being snitches. He's saying that he saw paperwork that he didn't see. He claiming to have details and information about cases and situations that don't even exist. Now, this is where it gets tricky. This makes Wack look biased, and it also make it look like he's creating propaganda. According to these documents, Hitman actually did cooperate with police. While the police were on scene talking to the victim and a witness, Hitman spoke to the police while on FaceTime and advised the police when they asked him if he had any enemies that someone had been creeping around in his garage and he had it on video. The document specifically reads, while interviewing Michael, I observed he was on video chat with a black male subject on his cell phone. That male was later identified as Gerald Fulton. I spoke to Gerald while he was on the phone. Per Gerald, he's the victim's boyfriend and residence owner. He advised me he's currently out of town in Kansas City, Missouri. The victim called him and advised she believes someone is inside the residence. He called Michael and asked him to check on the victim. I asked Gerald if he had any enemies or unusual circumstances occurring at his residence lately. He advised in August 2021, an unknown male subject walked into their open garage. The alarm greeted the male. The male advised the alarm system he accidentally entered the property. Gerald forwarded Michael a copy of the video incident in August. I sent Michael a link from Department's Axon Evidence Com to upload the video for evidence. Now, as we can see from this title and from what we just heard out of Wack's mouth, he is completely flipping the narrative. Instead of saying nobody's been picked up, but Hitman Holla is cooperating, he's saying they already all got caught and they snitching on each other. Now, I don't know if this was some type of attempt to stop somebody from going to actually look for the paperwork, or if this was just some damage control, to get the reverse narrative out there just in case it popped up. But what I do know is Wack ain't telling the truth. Now, I know some of y'all gonna say, man, he was supposed to talk, his girl got shot. But when you out here self-proclaimed gang member and doing all of this extra out extras, then you gotta stand on that. If you had some information that you thought might lead you to the people who did it, then you were supposed to pursue that information. Passing that information over to the police is snitching. I don't care how y'all twist it, turn it, who got hit. I know some people gonna say women and children off limits, but sometimes it's casualties in these types of situations. And as a member, as a gangster, you supposed to stand on that business. And if it's the opposite of that, then what's the point of marketing this? If it's the opposite of that, then the headline should have read, Wack 100 says Hitman Holla's girlfriend was shot. They actively seeking suspects. Hitman is fully cooperating. And then you should have came out and been speaking on that. Yeah, I'm cooperating. I'm helping them. Whoever did this to my girl, I'm looking for y'all. What's the big deal with everybody wanting to be this big time gang member, marketing and promoting gang violence instead of promoting police cooperation and anti-gang violence? I mean, considering that's how y'all really living. But anyway, I don't know where this nigga Wack got this credibility from, or if people just afraid to question him because of the fact that he got the platform that he got and they'll rather be on his side. But the nigga be lying, man. And I'm challenging you, Wack. Produce some documentation showing that somebody was arrested for this and that person cooperated against anybody, made a statement, said any of this stuff that you said was said in this video. Cause you always speaking ill and saying people snitches and claiming you got documents or you seen this or you got knowledge of that. But here we are now with some proof of the opposite. Come on out. Show me something, man. Until then, man, you need to just shut up. You ain't got no more credibility out here. You can't be calling nobody snitches when the nigga that you on here capping for is the snitch and you ain't even mentioned that. Make sure y'all leave me a comment below. Don't forget to hit that like button and definitely subscribe to the channel. More importantly, stop listening to these goofies and snitches on the internet talking about who goofy and snitching. On that note, I'm out.